So for this exercise, we're going to be working on our midfoot bridge and adding a rotation component to it to help activate still the calves and the hamstrings, but also add in some glutes. So what this is going to look like is I'll show you from the side and then I'll show you from the front angle here. But what it's going to look like is you're going to lift one leg up, lift your butt up just barely, and then put the pressure through the front of your foot. Now from here, you want to think about this hip staying right where it is and slowly dropping your opposite hip towards the floor. And it's like your pelvis is opening up at a diagonal and then closing and getting square to the ceiling. Dropping down, opening up towards that wall to the side, coming back up. This whole time I'm pressing through the front of the foot. That's really keeping the hamstring engaged, and this one is burning, okay? Now, if that is too hard, what you can do is use both legs. So if you're here, you can go ahead and just lift barely, pressure through the front of the feet, and you can slowly drop one hip down and come back up and switch. Drop one hip down, come back up and switch. And as I do this, my left leg is still pressing through the floor pretty hard as I drop down to make sure that glute is staying on. And as I press back up, same thing. Now I'm pushing through my right leg as I drop my left hip down. Keep pressing through that right foot as I come back up. Okay, last thing, just to show you an angle from here. If I go back up into that single leg version, I'm coming up, pressure through the front of my foot, and I'm trying to keep this hip right where it is, dropping this hip towards the ground, so it's like my pelvis is opening up, and returning to that square position to the ceiling. Dropping down, and coming back.